POV's content may not be suitable for some audiences. Your discretion is advised. Wrestling POV's content may not be suitable for some audiences. Your discretion is advised. Wrestling POV's content may not be suitable to modern audiences. Your discretion is advised. Wrestling POV's content may not be suitable to modern audiences. Your discretion is advised. Wrestling POV's content may not be suitable to audiences. Your discretion is advised. Wrestling POV's content may not be suitable to audiences. Your discretion is advised. Wrestling POV's content may not be suitable.
Isn't also the Triple Crown a thing that horses get? So what does that say about you, Tony?
That he's got a big one.
But my point was that AJ didn't need, to be shoved down our throats.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm glad.
Unless he wants to, he can be shoved down my throat anytime.
Take it down.
Nasty.
Okay, we'll go with that.
A pussy brat.
Or a pussy rat.
Oh!
That is nasty.
It's Sam's Club, right? Get it? Right?
I got it!
Oh my goodness, that sounds like a Mr. Rick's joke of the week.
It does. That's why we canceled it.
See, the thing is, you don't grab the brass ring. You gently stroke it. Okay? You massage it.
To license it.
Except for that one part where he attacked him in the obstacle. Yeah, that one.
Oh, damn!
You know what that is?
Here's your headline.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Wrestling POV. I am your host, Tony Diaz, along with Mimi Goody.
Shalom.
And the third wheel, Rick Serrano the third.
Yeah.
And our intern, Miguel Cole.
Hello, how's everybody doing?
All right, straight out of Money in the Bank and Raw and SmackDown, and I am proud to say I don't care who's the new champion. I don't. All I care about is myself, because I am the first ever Triple Crown winner. And the thing of it is, I meant to do that. So I'd like to thank God first of all. My fans that are out there that believed in me. They knew what my strategy was, and going into Money in the Bank, I had like 6 straight in a row, and I was like, shit, you know what? I'm about to be Wrestling POV champion. But then I remembered, I was like, you know what? I remembered I botched a few because I was like, you know what? I need this Triple Crown.
So who was the champion again, Rick?
I forgot who his name was.
Elio Canella has won his second Wrestling POV championship, brings the title back.
He didn't even know he won.
Toronto. He didn't know.
No.
I was like, wait, what?
He didn't know.
He was like, wait, I won?
Can we talk about Mr. Tony again? I mean, Mr. Tony, you're my hero.
Congratulations, Elio.
Yeah, so he took the title back to Toronto. Yeah.
Not only did he bring it back to Toronto, he's bringing it with him on vacation to Italy.
Oh, gee. Wow, jeepers creepers.
Just now he has to take pictures of Italy and do videos.
He said he's gonna cut a promo in Italy.
Nice.
So yeah, I mean, and of course, not taking all the glory, but of course, Jasmine, little J, Jazzy J.
Jazzy J.
Yeah, she won the Interstate Championship.
Woo!
So of course, she had her speech on the Wrestling POV page, clearing her throat. I'm not going to read what she says because I don't have it with me. But anyway.
Basically, she thanked me for helping her win the title.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to tell you this much, Rick. She's a little bit upset with you because she says that you had nothing to do with her winning that title. Yeah.
I don't know about all that. And, I inspired her. I degraded her. I put her down.
She's very upset. She's very upset, and she said that she has a challenge for you that we will reveal. Yes. Oh, yes. This is how confident she is. She's this confident in saying that she can, but it has to do with you. She's saying she can beat you.
What?
Yeah, man. So Probably next week she'll reveal what the challenge is going to be. So that will be interesting. The first female to be the interstate champion. And of course, again, breaking news. Myself, Tony Diaz, the first ever Triple Crown winner. And I know, Rick, you was dying to get it first, wasn't you?
I was. Listen, Tony. Listen, I'm very happy for you. Let's get that straight. I'm very proud of you, Tony. The first Triple Crown winner. Isn't also the Triple Crown a thing that horses get? So what does that say about you, Tony?
That he's got a big one.
Why are you looking?
It's just there.
You're wearing shorts, Tony. That's why.
That is true. I am wearing shorts.
It's peeking out.
It was Chinese. It's Peking. But you came up with the name though, Rick. So I don't know what you're talking about. So
yeah, I do look like a horse.
All right. Yeah, like I said, we got a lot to talk about in this episode. We got to cover NXT TakeOver Chicago, Money in the Bank, Raw, and SmackDown. But first, before we get any further, we did the poll, wrestling POV poll this week. There was a couple of them I did. So a lot of them were interesting. And the first one, it was who has the hottest run right now, Seth Rollins or AJ Styles? Let me ask you, Mimi, who has the hottest run? AJ Styles?
I think AJ Styles does.
All right, Rick, what do you think?
I mean, it's being forced down our throats. I have to say Seth Rollins is having the hottest run right now.
What's being forced down our throats? Seth Rollins?
Seth Rollins is so hot. He's so hot.
And that's what I got to agree with. And the thing of it is, but my point was that AJ didn't need, to be shoved down our throats.
No.
You're
You
right.
know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm glad.
Unless he wants to, he can be shoved down my throat anytime.
Take it down.
Nasty.
Nasty. Jeepers creepers. Oh my goodness! You just don't stop.
Anyway,
but no, I'm glad I'm glad you said that, Rick, because that was the point I was trying to get, and nobody got it. All right, so here's before I give you the winner of the poll, but here's some of the comments on there. Adam Sentef, he says, I can't choose. Juan Acevedo, he says Seth was the better heel.
Juan or one?
Juan, like the number one. Seth was the better heel, but Styles is the better face. Again, not what I'm asking. And then he went on and he said maybe heel Bobby Roode. Don't know where the fuck he was coming from with that. Seriously, it's like, dude, serious? Tommy Hendricks, only related to Jimmy. He said Rollins is having the better run. Styles is just nursing sore balls. All right, now, Tommy, how do you know he's nursing sore balls?
Because he might have sawn it.
He might have sold it, but then again, so did Shinsuke Nakamura.
Shinsuke felt it.
Yeah, he felt it more than once. It's like,
I'm so jealous.
Shinsuke, take it easy with the balls. Patrick Crow, he says Seth freaking Rollins. Okay, take it down a notch. Jonathan Wilcox, he says Seth, Dean, Roman in that order.
That's not what you're asking.
Not what you're asking.
That's not what I'm asking. I'm trying not to yell today. I really am not. Rick, you want to yell for me?
That's not what he's asking.
Thank you. Not what I'm asking.
I thought you wasn't gonna yell.
I lied.
You fucking liar.
I lied. AJ has been hot, but the storyline with Nakamura has cooled him off. I don't know if I agree with that. Again, Jonathan Wilcox re-commented again. He goes, Seth does I like, but he's getting old. Time for a new champ. Don't know what he was getting from with that. So the winner of the poll was Seth Rollins.
Seth freaking Rollins?
61% to 39%. And the thing of it is, I was hoping that they would look at it from the point of view exactly from what Rick said. Seth is being shoved down our throats. I mean, he is having a hot run. Everybody hears it. Burn it now. Okay, fine. But AJ didn't need that. He didn't need to be shoved down nobody's throat. He did it all himself, and he's been champion for this long. All right. So that was it.
But you know what?
61% to 39. What's up, Rick?
And the thing with AJ is better when he's chasing the title. I feel. I feel like he's had this belt for way too long. And after Money in the Bank, I told you, I texted you, I said, I'm done with wrestling. It was one of those moments. It was one of those moments when like the Rock kicked out of 3 Stone Cold Stunners, and I was like, I'm done with wrestling. That's true. It was one of those moments when I was just like, I'm done with wrestling.
That was years ago.
I know. I remember that.
Yeah, no, I hear what you're saying, but I like the belt on AJ. He's a fighting champion. You notice how they slowed him down a little bit because he was just like fighting every week on TV and going crazy on pay-per-views. You know, so they're trying to keep him somewhat healthy. So, all right, now, so that's that poll. Now, this poll I had to put up. It wasn't really a poll, but I wanted to know people's point of view, opinions on. Because I was watching NXT, and then I saw the person I did not want to see in the pre-show, and that was Sam Roberts. Exactly. So I put the most fucked up picture I can that I could find.
That's all of them?
Which is pretty much all of them, but so I put down, I said, just curious to know everyone's opinion on Sam Roberts. I said, me personally, I can't stand him, and I'm going to stand by that. You know, what do you guys think of Sam Roberts? Seriously.
I hate him.
I hate his guts.
I can't stand him.
I know a little bit about wrestling, but at least I know.
Yeah, but here's my issue with Sam Roberts is that he has the audacity. Big goddamn word for me. He had the audacity to try to correct some of these wrestlers. Mm-hmm. It's like wait, you've never stepped foot in the ring. Shut the fuck up. Don't say what he should have done or how a storyline should be.
Exactly.
You don't know. Shut up. Yep. He only got on there because he's a big fan of wrestling and he has a podcast that was, I guess, big.
And he's not even a big fan of wrestling though.
No, he is. He is.
He's stupid.
He is stupid and I can't stand him. I don't like him at all. All. So, anyway, I put that down just to see what people would say. And here are some of the comments. This guy, Christopher Lee, says, hence why The Miz couldn't stand him. Which I thought that was funny. And then he wrote again, he says he's a prat. I don't know what that means. P-R-A-T, what's that mean? Misspelled maybe? A brat? Maybe you might have to say
brat?
Okay, we'll go with that.
A pussy brat?
Or a pussy rat.
Oh!
That is nasty, and I do apologize, but
I don't.
I'm not going to because of the simple fact that we're rated R, so fuck you if you don't get it. So anyway, he wrote, The Miz had to be the one to man him up. This was during an interview, and I remember that. And I thought, you know what? I'm glad, too. Michael Freeman, he says, doesn't overly bother me, but I'm glad I don't have to see home every week. So I'm guessing, see him all the time.
Yeah.
Ricochet Forenzes. Ricochet responds to this. I want to rip that fucker's hair clean off his head and slap him with a brick.
Ooh, child.
Wow.
I mean,
that was really
guy.
King Puma coming out.
That was King Puma, but I mean, I don't like the guy, but damn, man, hey, rip his hair out and shit like that. But it gets worse. Daniel Lerma, he says once a month on the pre-show it's okay, but I think no one is hoping for more Sam Roberts in WWE. I agree with that. Sion Hughes, he says I would like to see Stryker and Grisham come back to WWE announcing. I agree with that. I'd rather see them on the pre-show than Sam Roberts. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Definitely don't want to see any of them, though.
But if I had the choice,
if that was our only choice, yes.
Yeah, I would pick Stryker and Grisham. So, Brenda Cadal, she says, I miss Stryker. All right, whatever. Daniel Lerma,
his only fan.
Is the only fan. Well, he's another fan. I feel like Stryker and Grisham made SmackDown sound different from Raw. Phillips isn't bad, but he sounds really corporate, like Cole.
John Grisham is good. I don't like Stryker, though.
No, Stryker, he's a different type of character, though. I think that's probably one of the reasons why I stopped watching Lucha Underground. It's because it's like, dude, your voice is annoying. All right, so Sierra Ray, she says, he's all right. Don't really pay much attention to him. Sion Hughes again.
That's how she sounds?
Yeah. That was my impersonation. She alright. All right, Sion Hughes again. He comments. He says he's looked like someone who you will see hosting a WWE post show on IGN or something than a WWE interviewer.
He's right.
That's true. He's right.
Ben Brown, he says, I don't mind him. Robert Garza, he said, he reminds me of
Ben
Sideshow.
Brown.
Say what?
Fuck you.
Ben Brown?
Yeah.
All right. Sure.
Fuck you, he said?
Yeah,
Why?
I guess. I don't know. He says,
You don't mind him?
He doesn't mind him. Yeah, well, you know what? Yeah. You know what, Ben Brown? Fuck you. Okay, so now Robert Garza, he says, he reminds me of Sideshow Bob's brother Cecil. I don't know who Sideshow Bob is. Who's that?
What? From The Simpsons.
Oh, okay.
The one that always trying to kill Bart.
Yeah.
It's true.
He does.
Shane Third, is he related to you, Rick?
Oh, that's my second cousin.
Oh, okay. He says, don't like him.
Shane the Third.
That's his name, Shane Third.
Yeah, see? Shane and I go way back.
His last name is the Third, so
Oh, yeah.
got to put 2 and 2 together. Get with the program, Mimi.
I'm sorry.
3 and 3.
Brenda G. Kudal again. Is she was, yeah, this is damn. Is he related to HBK? Sort of favors him.
Yeah,
What are you
he's
saying?
right.
What the fuck is
Who doesn't favor HBK? Except for me. I mean, Bret Hart all day.
Bret Hart all day.
I don't. What is she smoking? Chris Dunn, he says he's really bad at live commentary, stumbles over his words, or forgets the script. That's not even an opinion. He is bad.
He's terrible.
So he hasn't ever heard this show because we stumbled.
We stumbled along, you know what I'm saying? But we're funny at it. Nico Banks. Related to Sasha Banks, so all right, we'll take that.
Oh, all right.
He says,
Relative.
nah, but you know, he says he likes him. Adam Sentif, he says, douchebag with clown hair. All right.
Send that guy a shirt.
I know, right? Once the check comes in the mail. Michaeli Grossi, she said clown ass. All right. Jerome Kubos, I love this one. He says, who's that? Kim Silcox goes, he must have a cheap microphone. Can't listen to his podcast. Tarek Southern, all right. Great podcast, but sick of seeing him on the pre-show. So I responded. I said, you know what? Ew. You have to listen to the rest of the POV podcast. So I put the link. David Hill, he says, I can't stand him. Carrot Top's little brother.
Oh my God! Yes, he does.
Funny. Jeff Shaw says, whiny bitch. Alrighty.
That's offensive to bitch.
It is. Don't
My
care.
bitch is not. She's mad now.
She's pissed, yes. Don't care much for him either, but he's better than most of the low-budget play-by-play and color commentary talent the WWE hires these. I don't agree with him. Shut up.
No.
Abdul Hafiz
Stop.
Rosali. He says, great podcast and love the personality. Much more entertaining than some of the other options out there. Abdul, go fuck yourself. Russell McBride, he says, love the
Make sure
guy.
you subscribe.
But yeah, make sure you subscribe to our shit. Russell, he says, love the guy. He has a general want to be there, which I appreciate. He asks questions and is very enthusiastic.
I think the wrestlers hate him.
A lot of wrestlers hate him because of the point that I said. Okay? That's the thing.
That's a Triple Crown winner talking right there. You
did-
respect him.
That's right.
Yes, Miguel.
Thank you. That was Rick, by the way. I know they both sound alike, but that was Rick.
Definitely not me.
David Watson said he should be greeting people at Walmart. And then, of course, a guy comes
It's
out.
offensive to
No,
Walmart.
I know.
It is offensive to Walmart.
Don't offend the Walmart.
But here's what's funny. This guy, Russell, responded, isn't that your job?
Oh!
But then David Watson says, it's Sam's Club, right? Get it? Right?
I got it.
Oh my goodness, that sounds like a Mr. Rick's joke of the week.
It does. That's why we canceled
Wow.
it. Damn. That was hardcore, Rick. All right. Jesus. All right. James Collins says, he is great. Josh Gladden says he don't bother me. Adele Robinson says I don't like him much. I usually switch it off when he speaks on the pre-show. And Ron Barr says great, non-biased perspective, better podcast. Don't like him much on TV. I don't like him either. So it looks like a majority was a diss, and that's what I like. So, all right, the last poll, the last poll that we did, it was the promo versus promo. Hollywood Hulk Hogan, the heel Hogan, versus Randy Macho Man Savage. Rick, what are your thoughts on this one? Now, remember, it's not the babyface Hogan, it's the heel Hogan.
You know, I might have to go with the heel Hogan just because Macho Man, you really couldn't understand what he was saying.
He was a mumble rapper.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He was a mumble rapper.
All right. Beanie, what did you think of that?
I love Macho Man.
Macho Man?
Yeah, I hated the heel Hogan.
Now, my thing was this. I went with Randy Savage because of the simple fact that he could do the same promo whether he was a heel or a bad guy.
Exactly.
You know, Hogan, it looked like he tried to dig too much.
He tried too hard to be mean.
Yeah, and it wasn't working.
No.
So, I'm not going to read any of the questions. I'm just going to tell you who won because we got a lot more to cover in little time. Actually, we don't got little time. We talk as much as the fuck we want. But anyway, Macho Man wins with 77% of the votes to 23%. To 23%. Yeah. See, that time it wasn't me. It wasn't me. I don't know the rest of the words. Wasn't me. So, all right. So those are the poll of the week. Hater comment. Do you have one, Rick?
Yes, I do. So Naomi is getting closer to 1 million followers and on Twitter. So she was basically telling people to encourage people to follow her. So Baron Corbin replies and says, "Quick, everyone unfollow her. Let's get her back to 500,000." And then Miss Naomi had the hater comment of the week. "I would snatch you bald, but you already are."
I love it. No, nay.
That is our hater comment of the week coming from Naomi.
Nice. Wonderful. That was a good one, too. So, all right, cool. That's it for the Facebook poll of the week and hater comment of the week. Let's go straight into the wrestling news from around the world. Take it away, Rick.
All right, before we do that, let's get into some birthdays. All right, and this man is taking up a lot of space in the WWE Hall of Fame. Coco Beware turned 61 years old.
He's taking up a lot of space. What you talking about, Willis?
There's a lot of people that belong in that Hall of Fame, and he shouldn't be in it.
I disagree.
What?
You saying he shouldn't be in it?
He should not be in the Hall of Fame. I'm
No,
sorry.
I'm sorry. Donald Trump should not be in the Hall of Fame.
Okay, that's celebrity.
Snoop Dogg and
Snoop
Kid
Dogg
Rock
and Kid Rock should not be in the Hall of Fame.
Okay, that's the celebrity. Wait, go into the
No. I'm
wrestlers.
talking about the celebrity ring. They should not be a celebrity wing. They
Okay,
should be
fine.
all
Get rid of that.
wrestlers.
Okay, and Coco Beware still doesn't belong in the WWE Hall of Fame. Because he made a stupid song, Pile Driver, and he walked around with a bird, which I love, by the way. Coco, I love the character.
But
loved it.
I
But
think
not a Hall
he
of Famer.
does.
No.
Because you talk to anybody who doesn't watch wrestling right now, they know Coco Beware.
I agree.
Okay.
You know, they know all the older wrestlers, and I think all of the older wrestlers belong in the Hall of Fame,
Okay.
including, rest in peace, Vader.
Well, if you gave Rick 2 more seconds, I'm sure he was going to talk about that.
Oh, most definitely. Thank you, Mimi. Spoiler alert. But yes, Owen Hart belongs in the Hall of Fame.
Absolutely.
He's partners with Coco Beware.
That's true. What were they called? Didn't they have a name? Didn't they?
They might have. I don't really remember.
Because remember they used to wear the MC Hammer pants?
Yeah, that's when he was doing the Rocket Owen Hart thing then, and then
Okay.
Was that after or before the new foundation? Because he was
Before.
with those parachute pants too.
I think it was
Yeah,
before.
so it originated with Coco and then went with okay.
So I thought they had a name, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, they might have.
They might have. Yeah. Maybe look it up.
But Coco Beware does not belong in the Hall of Fame. But he turned 61.
Damn,
birthday.
61. I seen him recently too, and it looks like the man doesn't age. He's still out there wrestling, doing a lot of appearances, and hey, to each his own, right?
Yeah,
Sure.
I mean, whatever.
All right, whatever.
Billy Kay turns 29 years old.
Okay, great. Yep.
Listen, she belongs in the Hall of Fame over Coco Beware. Yes.
Wow.
All right. Another shrimp on the Barbie.
Yeah. Oh my God, they get me irritated every time I see.
They were known as high energy.
High energy.
High energy. Oh, Coco Beware and
Owen Hart.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
Great.
All right. It's now time for the wrestling news from around the world. All right. And Mimi kind of dropped the ball. Vader should be in the WWE Hall of Fame.
I thought he is.
Unfortunately, no, he's not. Unfortunately, passed away
I thought he was. Oh,
at the age of
wait a minute,
63.
no. Yeah, no. I guess they're going to induct him this year.
Now they will.
Yeah, but I think they planned on doing it anyway. Yeah, it was very sad news. I mean, I thought he was recovering well. Kenny Casanova put a video out. He was very sad about it. He said he was talking to his sons in regards of finishing the book. They are going to go ahead and finish the book, and they're going to go out and publish it. I don't know where the proceeds are going. He didn't mention about that. But Kenny took it really, really hard. Kenny, I've known Kenny for years. I mean, years, long time, and he's the type of person that's always ribbing somebody. You know what I'm saying? And I've never seen Kenny so out of whack, so to speak. I mean, it was hard for him to talk. The man, if you know Kenny Casanova, the man does have a heart of gold, because he was doing these books. Like, he started with Kamala, then he did Danny Davis, he did Brutus the Barber Beefcake, and he doesn't take not 1 cent from the sales of the book. He doesn't take not 1 penny. He gives it all to them because, they get a little bit fall in hard times. As everybody knows, Kamala, he had the diabetes and both legs were amputated. So, he had a lot of medical bills, and that's when Kenny decided to do the book. And I never saw Kenny like this. It was really heartbreaking. And he did say that the book is still going to be out. So it was funny because he told a story too, saying that when he talked to Vader, that he said that almost everything that Vader was saying, and in regards to the book, he was just bashing people, And then Vader quickly realized, he says, you know what, I did have some good moments, so I want to put that in the book, and also I want to do this book for my sons too, so that way they can see, what my life was like, So it was pretty cool. I might end up buying it just to check it out. Unfortunately, it won't be autographed, and that's Kenny's pitch to a lot of people to get the book, is that the actual wrestler himself will autograph it. So I would still buy it just to just to read. It's a very interesting
Definitely.
read. So yeah, Vader was one tough son of a bitch, man.
Yeah, well, yeah, he was raised in the hood.
Yeah, he was raised in the hood, and he became a real estate broker.
Yeah.
The man was smart. I mean, he played in the NFL, and the guy was
A behemoth.
he was bad. Oh my God, he was huge. And the thing was, and when I say he's smart, that whole thing with Will Ospreay, remember that?
Yeah.
I think it was it last year? It was a few years ago, or last year, one or the other, when they were saying that he has heat with Will Ospreay and all that.
Right.
That was all planned out. He planned all that out, and look what happened.
Yep.
It brought Vader's stock up.
Right.
And they wrestled. They actually wrestled. And, he was telling the story saying that, when we were in the back, talking about the match and everything, I told him, you do what Will Ospreay does, and I'm going to do what Vader does, which is beat shit. So, and that's what I guess ended up happening. So, yeah, this one was a little, kick to the gut, in my opinion. I thought he was doing well, and it seemed like he was doing well, but, yeah, rest in peace, Vader.
Yeah, our condolences. WWE Hall of Fame, you have this opportunity to do right by Vader.
Absolutely.
Put him in. let people know his story. The guy was amazing in Japan. He was just iconic, doing moonsaults
over Japan.
Yeah, at over 300 pounds doing moonsault.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Like, the guy is amazing.
Yeah.
And you know what? Like, we know him for his short stint in WWE, but he had such a great run in WCW as well, man.
Yeah.
Him and Flair went back and forth.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
And actually, because of him, I don't know if a lot of people know this, but it's because of him is why Mick Foley is missing his ear.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I don't know if a lot of people know that. So Vader was just badass, and it's unfortunate. So. All right, what else you got, Rick?
Moving on, Big Cass released from the WWE.
Yeah.
Apparently he had some major heat. And
I got some rumors about that. So.
We'll move on, but I'm guessing in a couple of days, in the upcoming days and weeks, we're gonna hear a lot more about this. Of course. No future endeavors.
No future endeavors or nothing, man. I was like, boy, bye. But my thing is that I don't know who I heard this from. I think it was Disco himself. Because we're good friends with
future WWE Hall of Famer.
Yeah, exactly. They need to get on the ball with that this year too. But anyway,
the disco ball,
exactly. But he said that there was an interview done by Enzo at some podcast or something, and he really does not like Big Cass at all. So he was saying he lost a lot of respect for him that very last match that they had together when he messed up his knee. The time that he tore his ACL against Enzo, and he couldn't finish the match. Enzo said he was pissed off and lost all respect for him because he couldn't finish the match. It's like, you know what? F you, Enzo. Who the fuck are you?
I mean, you didn't continue your match and you bashed the rope.
Exactly. If you gave him 2 more seconds, that's what I was about to say. When they chucked his ass into the rope and he got knocked out by a rope, I ain't see you get up. So shut the fuck up. Yeah, because a lot of people were thinking that there was going to be, like now that Big Cass is released, that them two will get back together again. No, they won't. No, they won't.
I mean, that's like Simon Gotch going to be friends with Enzo. Yo, Simon Gotch, he despises Enzo. About the whole release of this song, like he already hated him. Now he hates him even more. He's like, listen, either you're a bad person or you're an evil person. Like, one, you're releasing a song about somebody who's mentally unstable, or two, you actually did rape her and you're releasing a song about. So it's rough. Like, if you read anything, read up on what Simon Gotch had to say about Enzo. It's rough. But we'll get more into Cass in a little bit. My final bit of news, like we said earlier, Elio Canelo is the new Wrestling POV champion. Jazzy J is the first ever women's champion on Wrestling POV. She's the interstate champion, and our first ever Triple Crown winner, Tony Diaz, as he completed the Triple Crown by winning the overseas championship.
Yes.
Also in the news, Austin Holland, former Wrestling POV champion, will be receiving -10 points for the upcoming pay-per-view points game after his bashing of the Wrestling POV podcast, calling the Wrestling POV podcast idiot, and the president got right on it. I don't know who this guy is, but I'm loving him more and more, as he is now giving him 10 points off of his next pay-per-view points game.
Yeah, and you forgot the bottom of the barrel.
Yes, if you gave me 2 more seconds, I'm going to say it myself.
Damn!
Barrel. Christopher Hoff. Chris Hoff, man. Listen, man.
It was almost Rick Serrano.
It was, too. Maybe with your 4th place finish, that's the closest you ever came to a championship.
You know what? I'm okay with that. I can live in my skin. Can you?
Damn.
No, because you're like 4 feet tall. Alright, Chris Hoff, now, ladies and gentlemen, this will be the only time we ever do something like this, but Chris Hoff came in, mad strong, trying to, see, the thing is, people don't know how to be a heel.
No.
So they come in trying to be a heel, you know, and that's what you get. You call people idiots, you lose 10 points, alright? You just screwed yourself. But Chris Hoff was coming in saying, oh, I'm going to own this game, blah, blah. Oh, can I bet 25,000 points and the Miz is going to win Money in the Bank?
Yeah.
That was funny.
That was stupid.
And that's
It's funny that that's what he gets.
Yeah.
So this is the only time I'm gonna allow this,
Yeah.
and because the Miz, I don't know why people thought the Miz was gonna win, but we'll get into that more later.
Yeah.
But Hoff, that's what you get. So you were in the negative 25,000 points, the lowest score in the history, and that's why you were on the bottom of the barrel.
And the thing of it is, he was proud of it. He goes, wait a minute, I won that. I will cherish this honor for the rest of my life. I'm like,
good for you.
homeboy, you're in the record books for the lowest points ever because you wanted to be. I don't know what you wanted it to be. To be honest,
He wanted to be doo-doo.
he wanted to be doo-doo, and he got doo-dooed.
All right,
You know, why are we saying
Christopher
doo-doo?
Hoff,
That's
a
bad.
name you'll never forget.
No. And apparently him and Austin Holland are going back and forth too. So there's tension there. There's beef there. There's beef all over the damn place in wrestling POV.
I know.
Yeah.
What's up
You
with
know,
that?
it's like, what is going on, man? But Christopher Hoff, buddy. And when we say buddy, it's you know what? You're bottom of the barrel. I don't have to explain it to you. All right, so let's go straight on to rumors. Just leading off of Big Cass. Sounds like Big Cass was released was a result of multitude of issues.
Ooh,
Big word for a Spanish guy.
I know.
In addition to the accounts of being intoxicated in public, multiple times where he rubbed people the wrong way. In the course of normal life on the road, such as an incident on the tour bus where he thought that he was being ribbed, but he locked himself in the damn bathroom. So what did he do? Broke it down. So everybody that was on that tour bus had to pee-pee and poopy with the door open because he broke it down. So
Break it down.
no, yeah, no.
Too early.
Too early? All right. So, anyway, those are just some of the reasons, though, that they're saying that he got released. And this came straight from Vinnie Mac himself.
Oh,
He was like-
He told you?
Vince McMahon did, yes. Yes.
Well, he congratulated Tony on winning the
He
Triple Crown.
did. He sent me a private message. Want me to show you? Mm-hmm. Not right now, because we're doing the show.
Okay.
But I will. I'll show you. So, that's the reason with Big Cass. I know from what I've been hearing is that there was a lot of reasons too. But my thing is this. I mean, and I get it as far as I just have to go back from what Vince said originally. Grab that brass ring. You know, generally when you want to grab that brass ring, I guess it started from when he did that whole thing with the midget. And he okay, that too. And he really beat the shit out of this guy. Apparently, the only thing he was supposed to do was kick him. That's
Push
it.
him down.
Or push
Which
him down.
midget?
Huh? It was a midget that was supposed to look like Daniel Bryan. Or little person, sorry.
Okay. I missed that one.
Did you? Well, he beat the crap out of him. But he brought it to the Vince McMahon himself, some other executive there, and he asked them, and they told him no. So he went to Vince, and Vince told him no too.
He did it anyways.
And he did it anyway. But isn't that the same as grabbing the brass ring?
No.
See, the thing is, you don't grab the brass ring. You gently stroke it. Okay? You massage it. Gently.
I see.
Oh my God!
I see. Okay.
Wow.
And then you cup it in your hand.
Talking about
Cup it in your hand,
stroking
you
the brass
blow on it a
ring.
little bit. You don't grab it.
That's true.
hurts.
That's true. It
How about
hurts.
pinching it? Can you pinch it?
No pinching. No
No,
pinching.
man, sensitive.
You gotta blow on it.
You can nibble on it, little nibble.
What the hell's going on here?
Wait, we're not talking about balls?
No!
Oh, sorry.
My bad.
Wow.
Wait, what's today? Is today Sunday?
Today's not Sunday!
What am I thinking?
Wrong type of show. Wow.
Mr. Rick, I mean, your description got me a little hot, you know? How's going on?
I bet it did.
Wow. Alrighty then. What the hell was we talking about? Now I forgot.
About
the brass ring.
Balls.
No, so you don't think that's what Cass was doing?
No.
No?
It's stupid as stupid does.
Yeah, he went overboard. He's stupid.
Good choice of words, Mimi. Fine journalism.
That was a big word.
That was a big word for her.
Yeah, it was.
All right, so now there's talk of Big E having a singles push. Again, it's being set up in the air.
Big E died in '96. What are you talking about?
That's true, he did.
Biggie Smalls.
Who did it?
Who?
I was going to say Shoe-Pac. It was Shoe-Pac. You know who Shoe-Pac is?
He don't know I'm working at Walmart.
I know who Shoe-Pac is. Anyways, it appears that New Day will operate as a stable of solo wrestlers more than a tag team for a while. So
Thank you, Jesus.
we'll see what happens. Dean Ambrose was at the Performance Center last week. It's not clear if he was in the ring at all, but he's still not expected back until after SummerSlam. And finally, Authors of Pain haven't been used recently due to visa issues, but that's apparently been worked out. Apparently, they didn't want to be separated from their parents either.
That's so fucked up. Why'd you gotta go there? All right.
I just had to go there.
All right.
I did.
Continue.
I did. I don't care. I don't care. I did.
Inappropriate.
I went there. No, it wasn't inappropriate. It was funny as shit. That's why I wrote it in there, Mimi. And I missed the basket. All right, Rick, what do you got for injuries?
Other than a bunch of kids, that's enough.
Wow!
Damn, guys, we just turned. We saw the path, and we just said,
That's it. You guys suck balls, especially Rick on Sundays.
Listen, it's nutritious. What do we got next? NXT Takeover.
All right, NXT Takeover Chicago.
Woo!
All right, your first match was for the NXT Tag Team Championship. Undisputed Era defeated Lorcan and Birch. It was all right. It wasn't the greatest thing.
Just to update that, they lost the tag team titles to Tyler Bate and this other British dude.
Yeah, the other British guy.
Yeah.
So good. About time. All right, then up next it was the Ricochet versus the Velveteen Dream.
That was a good match.
That was such a good match that I want to put it in the vault.
I think it should go in the vote.
Wrestling match of the year. Man.
That was.
Now, that's me as a fan. Now, me as the wrestler, I did pick on it a little bit. And from what I noticed was that, and you guys probably seen it too, is that it looked like Velveteen Dream was out of his league in some parts.
You think?
You know, it looked like he was just lost a little bit here and there. But other than that, this match was awesome.
He was with Prince Puma. Come on.
Yeah, and he's the, you know what? Honestly, Ricochet is the one that called that whole damn match.
Oh hell yeah!
You know what I'm saying? Velveteen Dream has a good gimmick. He's got to keep it up. But if you're gonna do a program with somebody like Ricochet, you got to up your game, brother. He's got to up his game. But even with that, this match was still good.
It was absolutely fantabulous.
Yeah, that's a big word for you.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Wait, is that even a word?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, so then up next, Ricochet won, by the way. Then up next was NXT Women's Championship, Shayna Baszler versus Nikki Cross. I was so disappointed.
Yeah.
I wanted it more out of this match, and I didn't get it. The winner, Shayna Baszler. And then up next, it was for the NXT Championship. Aleister Black versus Lars Sullivan. I'm a huge Aleister Black fan, but this is not one of his greatest matches. He totally missed. Huh?
I was not impressed by his performance.
Yeah. Who's that? Was that Aleister Black? Is that supposed to be Aleister Black?
Yeah.
No, that's GSP, man.
Okay. Sure.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
All right.
But there was one part in that match where Aleister Black did a back kick and totally missed Lars Sullivan, and it was reminiscent of when Jeff Hardy did the moonsault or whatever, and he totally missed Jinder Mahal,
and he fell.
This was the same thing.
Yeah. You know what's sad is that Triple H complimented Lars Sullivan. And I'm just like, this is the guy that's gonna get the reins, guys.
Exactly.
The one that just complimented Lars Sullivan for being a great guy.
Yeah. But I did not like this match. I didn't. I'm sorry. I'm a huge Aleister Black fan, and I wanted so much out of this match. He won. So hopefully that program will cease real quick. Then the main event, Chicago Street Fight, Tommaso Ciampa against Johnny Gargano. What'd you guys think of this?
Listen, for all those people that talk shit about death matches, oh, they're crazy, blah, 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 this is the... Then you go and you cheer Johnny Gargano and Ciampa? Yeah. This was not wrestling. This was a death match minus the barbed wire and the fluorescent bulb.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, no, I was not impressed by this match. I'm glad this thing is over, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah. But, Tommaso Ciampa won. And I heard that he was going to be going after the NXT Championship. So that would be a good program, I think.
Definitely.
But again, this, like you said, there was certain parts that was okay. He started tearing the ring apart. All right, that's a little different for WWE. But I was more or less like, all right, when is this going to be over? You know? Johnny Gargano, I think, is the little brother of Dolph Ziggler of selling. He oversells. It's like, dude, take it down a notch.
I know, right?
So anyway, it was not my favorite. This is probably, for me, has to be NXT's worst pay-per-view I've seen, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's up there.
Yeah, definitely for sure.
I feel like Drew McIntyre had a bad one.
Yeah. But at least they had other matches that were good. You know, this pay-per-view, the only match that I really liked was just the Ricochet and Velveteen Dream match. That was it. You know? So, I mean, I don't know. Wasn't that good? I was not impressed. So, but even still, with that being said, you know that every time NXT has a show, then, you know, you gotta, WWE's gotta up their game. And did they?
Hell yeah.
Hell no.
No, I think they did. And we'll talk about that right now because it's the WPOV WWE PPV points game. PP. Yes. Can I have a vowel? Okay. So, the pre-show match, SmackDown Tag Championship. The Bludgeon Brothers versus Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. No. This match did nothing for me, and I'm like, way to start the pay-per-view, guys. Anyway, the Bludgeon Brothers win. That was that. And then up next, it was Daniel Bryan versus Big Cass. This match reminded me of the first match they had.
Yeah, and it's funny is that at the end of the match, I texted you, and I'm like, yo, they just buried Big Cass. And boy, did they.
And, oh, yeah, they did. Right out the door. Daniel Bryan wins by submission. Imagine that. And then the match that I was really looking forward to because I really wanted it to end, Bobby Lashley versus Sami Zayn. Bobby Lashley wins in the squash match, in my opinion. But I did hear this. They said that Sami Zayn has been having a lot of nagging injuries. So that's why, if you notice with the whole program between the two, he hardly did anything to Bobby Lashley. They hardly did anything to each other.
Right.
You know what I'm
Just
saying?
talk
Except for that,
smack.
they just talk shit. Except for that one part where he attacked him in the obstacle. Yeah, that one.
Oh, damn.
You know what that is? Anybody
what that is?
You don't know what that is?
I can't even come up with nothing.
I couldn't either. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Where's Sam Ross? So yeah, they said that he had a lot of nagging injuries, and that's why he wasn't on Raw, and that's why this match was that quick. It was a squash match. So
my injury report. I did mention that Sami Zayn is hurt and got nagging injuries, and that's why he hasn't been around. He won't be around for a little while. If you rewind this show, you'll hear me say that.
No, he didn't.
Flies eat poop. Get over it. Okay? That's for you.
Jesus Christ. Alrighty then. Alright, so Bobby Lashley wins. Then up next, it was the IC match. It was Seth Rollins versus Elias. I like this match. You didn't like this match? Rick?
I love this match.
Oh, okay.
I love this match, but they dropped the goddamn balls on this match.
Why,
They just teabagged the whole match.
what do you mean?
Listen, the way this match was going was great, and then Elias had that great push where he caught the suicide dive, threw him into the guardrail,
Oh my
threw him
God.
into the turnbuckle, threw him into the steps.
I thought he was going to win at that point.
That was it. It's over. Give him the
Exactly.
belt. But then no, you have Seth Rollins win by
Yeah.
a roll-up by holding the tights, and
Yeah.
every goddamn commentator was just like, well, he did what he had to do. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
And since when does a face cheat?
Well, that's what Rick said.
Right? Like, and then
You guys act like you're related.
It sounds like that, right?
I know, right?
It's like, we got to share the same blood or something.
Right? Damn.
But the face commentators are saying, well, he did what he had to, and then the heel commentator was just like, he did what he had to. No, wait, what?
Exactly.
What?
Yeah. Yep.
Way to shove him down our throats.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Ah!
You got something.
But the match was good.
It was great.
Elias showed something. Let me tell you.
Yes, he did.
He showed something. But then I heard this rumor.
Look at all these women.
Oh,
Fire me every day. I just
So-
need some time to get away from.
See, I want Rick James at that bitch.
I
All
can
right.
take it.
No, but this is the rumor I heard. And I saved it for this because of this. I saved it for this because of this?
We don't own the rights to that song, by the way.
No, we do not own the rights to that song. Or the song that we're going to play at the end of the show. Jesus Christ, man. I'm tired of getting fined. Anyway. Where's our boy?
Helps us out.
Where's Ted DiBiase, man? I'll give
him a call.
He keeps bailing us out, man. Next thing you know, it's going to be the Ted DiBiase podcast show. Jesus.
All right.
It might, as much money as you're giving us. All right, so anyway, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, the rumor. It was that they're thinking about turning Elias babyface.
No.
I said the same thing. Rick?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
It's going to hurt him.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to hurt him because of the simple fact that his promos is of him singing.
Oh, yeah.
And he's always dissing people.
He's good at it.
And he's good at it. You got to keep it that way. In my opinion. All right. Up next, it was the women's Money in the Bank. That one. Alexa Bliss, Sasha Banks, Ember Moon, Natalya, Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, Naomi, and Lana. What did you guys think of this?
Lana was impressive.
She was.
I thought she was going to win it at one point.
There was one time I thought she was going to win. Oh, shit.
And I was like, and I looked at Jazzy J and I was like, oh, shit. If Lana wins, because she wanted to pick Lana so bad. I said, if Lana wins, she's going to be so freaking mad.
Yep.
And who helped to change that pick?
That was me. She was copying me.
I don't know.
With Alexa.
All right, so that being said, Alexa Bliss won. Mm-hmm. What do you guys think of that? Winning?
I was angry at it. I was texting Mimi about it. I was just like, Because Alexa doesn't need the Money in the Bank briefcase. She can get a title shot whenever she wants. She doesn't need the title.
But let me ask you a question, though. Out of all the participants, and her being a heel, who else should have gone to?
You could have gone to Natalya and turned Natalya heel.
Right.
And just have Natalya and Natalya would be a better matchup for Ronda anyway, because Natalya can call the match and be on top of everything. I feel like Alexa's too small to be believable. Like, Alexa's just too small in general, but she's too small to be believable in giving Ronda any kind of match.
Are you kidding me? The way she fucking beat the shit out of Nia?
Ooh.
Alexa?
But wait a minute, not only that, Ember Moon's the same height as Alexa.
Exactly.
It's true. Except Ember is more athletic than
No, she's not.
Alexa. Alexa is one of those. Alexa's one of those heels that gets away with their mouth. You know, like how the Miz won for years.
Damn.
Who was a 3-time WrestleMania champion? Exactly.
That's why Alexa won the Money in the Bank, because she's just like you.
Damn.
All right. But I can see.
Should you take that as a compliment?
He should shut up right now.
I'll take it.
Damn. Boy, a lot of animosity going on here. Jesus, that's another big word for me to say.
I know.
All right.
Well, Alexa won. All right. Sorry.
Up next, Roman Reigns versus Jinder Mahal. Roman Reigns win, and he was not in the main event. And let me tell you something about the Chicago crowd. Yeah, him too.
Oh my God.
I can't stand y'all.
Chicago.
That's all I'm going to say. If you're from Chicago, listen to the show. I like you.
Thank you.
But
like my page too.
If you were there chanting CM Punk, he hates you.
Yeah. All right, up next was
different one. Subscribe to the rest of the POV.
Yes, do that first. All right, then up next was for the SmackDown Women's Championship, Carmella versus Asuka. And what did I call her now? James Ellsworth. Come on now, give it to me. Come on. Triple Crown. Come on, right here. No, that ain't gonna give me shit. Fuck y'all.
Lisa Tony, you were so good.
Thank you. Was you shocked at the outcome of the fact that Carmella won by pinfall?
Yo, WWE hates Japanese people. Putting it out there.
Yeah.
Vince looks at them and he's like, wait, this is not Funaki. Why are they winning?
That's fucked up. Alright, the Carmella wins. And then up next was for the WWE Championship, AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Last man standing.
Sucked.
Man.
Oh, God, it sucked.
There was certain parts that was alright. Mm-hmm. But there was a lot that I was just like...
The first 25 minutes was terrible.
It was terrible.
It was. I agree.
AJ had no offense for this whole match until the end.
No. And they made it a little bit predictable.
Yes. And when he hit that phenomenal forearm, I was like, yo, no.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to punk out Shinsuke. Shinsuke's not losing this match. And that referee counted so fast, I was like, wait. What is happening here? He's not getting up. AJ, listen, AJ's getting on my nerves. The way he was getting up at 9, like all of a sudden he got this energy. I wasn't feeling AJ. I think he needs to lose the belt sooner rather than later.
Well,
and
I mean, the thing is, like when I started seeing reports of him being on the cover, I was like, "There's no way he's going to lose his belt." You know, they want him to have the strap on. That was pretty nasty.
That's just nasty. But there's anything wrong with that.
For you.
What? Today's not Sunday.
I keep forgetting. Anyway, they wanted him to have the belt on for, so that way when they introduce, heavyweight champions on the cover of the WWE game. So that to me, that's funny. And
so basically what you're saying is you had insider information and
Yeah.
Use it to gain your Triple Crown.
Exactly.
I think I'm going to have to write a letter to the president.
You can. It's all right. All right. So
I'm a little nervous there. You can. Please, Rick, don't take it away.
I'm good. All right, up next it was for the Raw Women's Championship, Ronda Rousey versus Nia Jax. What do you guys think of this? How did you think Ronda did?
Yo, Ronda did great. Nia Jax is fucking terrible.
Now, I don't blame Nia for this, though. There was a few spots, and the one spot where Ronda Rousey fell off the ring. You see that? Yeah, that wasn't no accident.
No.
Yeah, no, it wasn't done on purpose, I should say. Yeah, she lost her balance and flew right the fuck outside. Not a cage, Ronda. I have a big issue with her ring gear. Wear knee pads. Or you know what? Go with the Shayna Baszler look. You know, you guys were the 4 horsewomen before. Try to look alike a little bit.
Look like a little bit.
Go look like a little bit.
Looking like a little.
Sorry, I went Shinsuke. Anyway, but no, seriously, you know, kind of looking like a little bit. So put on. I like the longer tights on her. Put on some knee pads or something, and go with that top that she likes. I think if it went white, maybe because she's a heel, go with the white long leggings, put Rowdy on the sides or something like that, and the knee pads, you know, make yourself look badass and kind of with the, you know what I'm saying?
You're
this
right.
look, it's like she just took it out of her dresser drawer, and I was like, yeah, this is good enough, you know? Seriously, it's like, it's something about it. I've always been an advocate of ring gear.
Yeah.
You know, and if you're a heel, wear darker fucking clothes. You know, if you're a baby face, go with the lighter clothes. It's all right. But some, as a face, you know, as a baby face, it does work. You know, if you wear the darker clothes, that's fine. But, you know, it's, to me, it's not funny. Is that, with her, it's like, it's something is missing. And she showed it in that match. She needs a lot more practice. I don't fully blame Nia Jax. I don't.
But Nia cannot sell a punch.
Well, how can she though? If those punches that Ronda was doing were MMA punches, how do you sell that?
No.
Yes.
Nia Jax, the way she throws herself every time she gets hit, it's just like her whole body goes with it. If you get hit in the face, your ass should not be moving. Physics, but it is so awkward.
Right, let's go back to physics. Her ass is huge, okay? And you get hit, guess what? Your head is going to switch back, and so is your ass.
Yeah.
So there.
No, but her whole body goes one way with it. It's just like, ow, ow, ow. Like, Nia, you're not believable, man. Like, you want to just destroy people. And that Samoan drop that she did.
Oh, yeah.
That was not her fault though.
No.
That was Ronda.
Ronda was wiggling like crazy. Yes.
Looking back.
No, the thing is,
Looking back. Looking back at the show.
she's not to that level where she can just grab somebody and just drop the Samoan drop.
Oh,
like,
please.
sure
And you were?
Sure.
And you are.
I'm not. I don't do Samoan drops.
I do. And I was the master at it, okay? And I'll tell you this much. That I'll post a video, damn it. But anyway.
We don't want to see that again.
No, you guys want to see because I was the best at it, all right? I was real good at my Samoan drops. And I'll tell you this
That's what
much.
I hear.
Me and my
What?
mouth.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what I hear all the time. Mr. Tony, Samoan drops. It's like peanut butter and jelly.
That's right.
Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Where you at? Where you at?
Where you at?
Where you at?
All right, so Nia Jax is terrible.
There you go. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. That's enough.
They're not saying Bailey, they're saying jelly.
What were we talking about?
Nia Jax is terrible. She's
not. Oh, the Samoan drop. No, I tell you this much. You know, when I do the Samoan drop, that's all on me, and I got to lift that person up. that person has to remain still in order for me to get them on my shoulders. And I'm telling you, I've done guys that were freaking 5'5". I've done a Samoan drop on their ass. I Samoan dropped women. I Samoan dropped guys that were 7 foot tall. They have to let me.
So you go both ways.
I went both ways. You damn right I did. But they can't be wiggling like that, because then you're going to throw me off balance. And Ronda did that.
It was not like she threw him up on the shoulders and dropped back. It was 1, 2, 3. It was all in one motion.
Because she had to try to get, because you got to make that adjustment too. If they're off kiltered a little bit, like if you watch when I do it, you always see me once I get them on my shoulders. Okay, I always have to like jump up a little bit to either move them over a little bit or something. That's what Nia was trying to do, but Ronda was wiggling way too goddamn much.
I don't know. I've seen Nia do that wrong so many times that I can't.
No, you haven't.
Damn.
Stop your hating on Ronda.
Nia Jax is terrible, guys.
Stop your hating on why you hate the Samoans. Why do you hate the Samoans? You look Samoan too.
5 feet of fury.
You do look like you're Samoan, right?
Well, I didn't tell you.
But that's only on Saturdays.
My uncle Mustafa.
All right.
Sika.
All right, so what ended up happening was Alexa Bliss all of a sudden came out and decided to cash in her Money in the Bank, and she won. She won the title. Yep. But now, how I saw the final card, they're saying that Ronda defeated Nia Jax.
No.
Yeah.
She did, right? That's right. Yeah, that's right. My bad. Because when Bliss came in, she hit Ronda with the briefcase. Makes sense. All right, sure. So now, Alexa Bliss. She's the new Raw Women's Champion. All right, main event: Men's Money in the Bank. Braun Strowman, Finn Balor, Kevin Owens, Bobby Roode, The Miz, Samoa Joe, Rusev, and from the New Day, they tricked everybody. Oh my God, they fooled everybody. Like anybody even cared? Not me.
No.
I could care less. But it ended up being Kofi Kingston, and I said coffee on purpose. Yes, I know. What did you guys think of this match? Seriously,
Terrible.
really?
No reason why Braun Strowman should be the winner of the Money in the Bank briefcase.
I agree, but it was still good.
He don't need it. He don't.
No, he doesn't.
It should have went. Honestly, it should have went to somebody like Samoa Joe or Kevin Owens. That's it.
Samoa Joe,
Kevin Owens, exactly.
Huh? Yeah, he does.
No, he doesn't.
He could have done a lot with it.
Yo, could you imagine Samoa Joe haunting the WWE champion?
Yeah, exactly. That was my point. Or even Kevin Owens.
Like, come on.
Kevin Owens too.
Kevin Owens too, yeah.
Braun doesn't need that, but obviously, to me, it made it a little bit predictable too.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. So, all right. So that was your Money in the Bank pay-per-view overall. What do you guys think?
It was better than NXT.
It was better. It was still better than NXT in my opinion. Rick.
Better than NXT, but both shows were bad. So if I had to give it a grade, like a letter grade, it would be like a C.
I would do a C plus. I would do a C plus.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would do a C plus.
I would do a B minus.
All right. So with that being said, we're gonna go over Raw notes, but we're gonna take a quick pause first because we need to breathe. We need to breathe. All right. So we're gonna take a quick pause for the cause. We'll be right
pay some
back.
bills.
Yeah, that too. God, yeah. Ted DiBiase, where are you?
Hey everybody, Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man. Make sure to listen to the Wrestling POV podcast.
All right, and we are back. It is time for Raw Notes. All right, very beginning of the Raw. Alexa Bliss with her title now. Mm-hmm. Saying she's the baddest bitch of them all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden Ronda Rousey came out. Kurt Angle was already there though, right? Was he? Yeah.
Yes.
And she went off and she pushed Kurt out the way and attacked Alexa. Kurt grabs her and she flips Kurt over.
Yo, she flipped this mofo.
But see, that's how I wanted Ronda Rousey to be to begin with. Not the smiley person that Vince always keeps telling her to smile. No.
Yep.
You know? Anyway.
How about those punches she threw on Alexa Bliss?
Yeah. But not only the punches, the briefcase.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
That was funny.
That was funny because the look on Kurt Angle's face. Way too funny. Way too funny. But not bad opening segment. The first match, Seth Rollins comes out and he said that he's going to do the open challenge for the IC belt. And who accepted it? Dolph Ziggler.
Yo. Listen, guys. First, I helped Jazzy J win her title. Then I wear a Dolph Ziggler shirt. The second that Dolph Ziggler won the IC title, I mean, I'm helping everybody win titles, man.
One second. I thought you ripped that shirt.
Yeah, didn't they rip that shirt into that?
There's another one.
So you was like a secret Dolph Ziggler lover.
He's always been.
I dyed my hair for him. Come on.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep. So.
Wait, what's today?
Today is, I don't know what today is. Anyway, the match, pretty good, decent. You know what? And I gotta say this about Dolph. He didn't oversell in this one. I was pretty impressed.
I know.
Seriously. Of course, there was a little bit of interference from Drew McIntyre, but at the end of the match, Dolph Ziggler wins, new IC champ. What do you guys think about that?
I love it. I love it. It gets set towards the Universal title to take it away from Brock,
but
and it helps Dolph out.
This is going to have to be a program until at least Extreme Rules. You know what I'm saying?
I can see that. Yeah.
It has to.
Because Tony said so.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
That's the bottom line.
That's the bottom line. That's it. Up next, Bobby Roode defeated Kurt Hawkins. So Hawkins is now lost to what, 202 or 203? Something like that. And then up next, it was Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt. They were about to go up against Heath Slater and Rhino. And probably one of the funniest segments I've seen in a long time, with Curtis Axel acting like Matt Hardy and both guys acting like
that was hilarious.
Perfect.
Oh my God, that was way too funny. I'd never laughed so hard in my life at a wrestling segment.
I was surprised that what's his name? Bray Wyatt didn't fucking start cracking
He did. He started laughing. If you go back and watch it, like toward when both started talking, he started cracking up. He's like, son of a bitch. That's too funny.
He looked just like him too.
Yeah, with the beard. Oh my God.
That was so funny.
It was way too funny. Anyway, Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt, they defeated Heath Slater and Rhino. And then up next, Jinder Mahal versus Chad Gable. Jinder wins. It looks like they're shitting on Chad Gable, huh?
Yeah, and Jinder's going back to the yoga crap he did.
Yeah.
Originally got us shipped off to SmackDown.
Yeah, he's saying he's going to be at peace with some shit. I don't know.
But now he's adding a little twist. He's adding a twist to it, like when he hears the bell.
Yeah.
Like Luke Gallows all over again.
Yeah, yep.
Festus.
Yeah. So then up next, it was the Riot Squad versus Bayley and Sasha Banks.
Oh, Lord.
It looks like they're finally going to do something with Sasha Banks and Bayley. The Riot Squad wins. After the match, Bayley and Sasha got mad at each other again, and Sasha pushes Bayley. But you know what? I'm glad, because at least finally Bayley will be in the program. Jesus Christ, she wasn't even in the damn pay-per-view.
Right.
So then they go to the back, and Bayley was like, I'm not done talking to you or whatever, and then they started duking it
Bitch,
out.
get back here.
Yeah, she was like, bitch. So they started duking it out, and she tried grabbing her out of the car. And
she didn't do a good job, because, I mean, that window was wide open. She could have snatched her head bald.
Damn, all right, Naomi.
All right, Naomi.
Right? All right, so then up next it was a segment with Roman Reigns saying that he needs to be up next for the Universal title. But then Bobby Lashley came out. So I was very interested in this. I was like, all right, let's see how far they're going to go with it. And Bobby said the correct things. I am not done with Brock Lesnar. So a lot of people popped for that. But it looks like there's going to be a little bit of a program between Roman and Bobby. But Kurt Angle announced that on Extreme Rules that there's going to be not a tournament. It's going to be like a
multi-man match.
Multi-man match for the number one contender. So we'll see what happens. So far, it's all right. I'm digging it.
Mm-hmm.
But then the Revival came out. Boy, are they shitting on them or what?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Dustin is gaining weight.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. I'm like, dang it. Whoa.
Sloppy.
Yeah, not good.
Do look sloppy.
They look sloppy. So they challenged Reigns and Lashley, and they lost.
Who will win?
Yeah. now this one, I'm looking at this match, and I'm like, wow, Mojo looks different. He's wearing black, just like I've been trying to tell his ass for the longest time. And what happened? And what happened? He defeated. I'm speaking. He defeated. No way, Jose.
Well, who doesn't defeat No Way Jose?
No, he had a few wins.
One win.
Don't make fun of my Dominican brother.
Yeah, with the conga line.
That's right. Still with the conga line. Yeah, damn, man. Fucked it up. All right, so then the main event, it was Baron Corbin and Kevin Owens versus Braun Strowman and Finn Balor. I don't like this Baron Corbin look. I don't mind the ball, but still go back to your fucking the bikers look. Yeah, Corporate Kane 2.0. What the fuck? But surprisingly, they won. They beat Strowman and Finn Balor. Interesting.
See, a Little Big 2.0.
Yeah, Little Big 2.0. That's what it is. Yep, sure enough. All right, so that's your Raw.
All right. Well, the Wrestling POV podcast is affiliated with the Collar and Elbow brand.
They are?
You go to collarandelbowbrand.com, and you can save yourself 10% by using promo code WPOV, guys.
Oh my goodness.
You're helping out your local indie wrestlers. You're also helping us out on the Wrestling POV podcast. Maybe Mimi could buy herself a championship belt and wear around the house. Because she's never
I have a championship
champion.
belt that I wear around the house, so there. And it's real.
I hope you wear clothes with it.
No, of course not.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, that's an image I can never get out of my head. Alright, collarandelbowbrand.com. Get all their new gear, new t-shirts, hats, they got it all. Save yourself 10%. It's more than 9%, guys. It's 10% by using promo code WPOV. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the SmackDown Breakdown.
Are you ready? Break it down.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we do not own the rights to that song. SmackDown opens up with Paige making announcements. There'll be a 5-man gauntlet match.
Wait.
What? I was just so shocked that he said something funny.
Oh, that's true.
Now wait. Before you go on, Rick, I forgot to mention.
Yes.
Baron Corbin. I have to go back to that. All right. I think that outfit he had on, the corporate look, needs to go in the book until he can put his biker gear back on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Agreed?
Yes.
So,
right, Rick,
Corporate Corbin, you just read the book.
All right, go ahead.
Well, Paige made an announcement about a 5-man gauntlet match, and the winner will face AJ Styles at Extreme Rules. We then have Carmella trying to be Alexa Bliss with this whole sad story, and then sigh.
But that was always a Carmella thing too. When it came to him.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I was writing in the book. Sorry.
Carmella with her psych out, where she's trying to do a sentimental story.
Yeah, it's like Alexa
gotta
Bliss
stop
was
screaming
doing
in the
it.
ring too.
Huh?
The screaming in the ring she does.
Oh
that
my
laugh.
gosh, that scream
That was
is
getting
annoying.
Yeah. Well then, Asuka came out. Or so we thought. It was James Ellsworth again. And he's just talking about Mella, how she's better than Trish Stratus, Lita, Charlotte, and especially Asuka, which let Asuka come out and she kicked Ellsworth in the huevos. And he kicked him in the eggs.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes,
and then Mella hit her with a super kick and left the ring. Okay. Then we had Billie Kay versus Becky Lynch.
Can we put Billie Kay and that other dumb bitch in the book?
They are so
First of all,
corny.
It's Peyton Royce, and they're corny because they want heat. Okay,
No,
Tony.
it's not
As a
getting
guy
them
who's
heat.
been in the
Not
business
heat.
for over 20
That's not
years.
heat.
I
That's
know
not
when
heat.
someone's
That's
trying to build up heat.
annoying. And they're corny.
They're so corny. It's not drawing them heat. The crowd is silent.
Exactly.
The crowd ain't saying shit when they come out.
I'm like,
It's because they don't understand, okay?
Oh.
Yeah, Australian.
Yeah,
You gotta be Australian to
oh, you
understand.
only understand because of the titties.
No, we gotta understand Australian. That's what we got.
Exactly. If you don't understand Australian, Mike, you'll never get like the shrimp on the barbie and stuff like that.
No. I
But
disagree.
they're still corny. I don't see them doing anything with WWE. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna make a prediction that they're gonna be really soon.
They should, man. Oh my god. It's so-
Serious, because they're so corny.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, Nia
There.
Jax is so good. That's
Yeah, I
right.
said
Yeah.
it.
All right, so
At least he's a former champ.
At least Nia Jax fucking
How many
wrestles.
years did it take it? And first of all, how the hell did she get that belt around her waist that 1 week?
She sucked it in. I don't know.
She had like 6 layers of Spanx on.
Not really, because the chichos were coming out of the holes.
They were too. I think I saw a little bit too much of Nia in that pay-per-view too.
Damn! All right,
Wow.
so Billie Kay versus Becky Lynch. I think Becky Lynch is starting to get that fire back, and they're starting to build her up. I think.
You think so?
She pulled away with the win. Yeah. Something that Billie Kay and Peyton Royce was saying, which you guys probably didn't understand because it was an Australian, was that they were saying that Becky Lynch is just in the shadow of Charlotte. So
I think so.
happening?
I agree. I agree with that.
So I think the last kicker is starting to get that fire again.
Straight fire!
She's back.
I said it.
Yeah, you did.
All right. Well, speaking of straight fire, Jeff Hardy cut a straight fire promo, talking about how Shinsuke opened up his eyes with that knee to his head, and then he turned around. He had that old Jeff Hardy makeup, and then
Yeah.
he had these like
I liked it.
really cool
Oh, yeah.
contacts. Really liked it a lot.
Me too.
Now, you think Shinsuke will be U.S. champ?
That's what's gonna happen, guys. They just dropped the ball with Shinsuke, man.
Oh, God, yeah. Yeah, they did.
Oh my God, he should have been the champion. There's no, oh Lord. Daniel Bryan wanted to play commentator as he was asking Renee Young if he's ready to take on the baddest WWE superstars, and she says, "Well, actually, I think you can." He's like, "Come on, Renee, you gotta work with me." And she said, "Yes." Okay.
All right.
The Usos versus Sanity. Now the Usos trying to cut a promo, talking about the Usos penitentiary again. And Sanity came out to a good pop. They came out to a good entrance. I like the entrance a lot. And before the match even got started, they just put the beat down on the Usos. So, are you excited? Sanity made their debut.
Am I sad?
Are you excited?
I was a while ago. Now, all right. I mean, you know, seriously, they should have showed up a long time ago. But you know what? They're there, so I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
I'm happy about that.
And I think starting off with the Usos can lead into something big for them. I think this is a good matchup. Something extreme will happen from it, if you get what I'm saying. Oh, you see what I did there?
No. What'd you do? Say it again.
Like something
What did you say?
extreme.
What did you say?
Something extreme will come from this.
Still don't get it. What's he?
You know what? Maybe I said it
What is
wrong.
he
You know,
trying to
it's
say?
probably on me.
I don't know.
Is he speaking Australian?
I think so. You know what? Fuck
know
them
what?
bitches. Bring back Rosa Mendez.
You know, that's what it was. I was speaking Australian.
Fuck them bitches. We need to bring back Rosa Mendez. At least
Rosa Mendez. Ew.
At least she was a good commentator in the back, you know? These two motherfuckers can't even talk.
You know we're not talking about them anymore, right?
Oh, sorry.
Anyway.
Moved on.
I thought you said Australian, so I thought he was talking about.
No, Rick was talking Australian.
I was speaking Australian. That's why you guys didn't understand.
That's why we couldn't
what I
understand.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I forgot
Fuck
to turn
them
the switch
bitches.
off. Alright, so moving on.
Wow.
Renee Young was backstage again with Shinsuke Nakamura, and Nakamura is continuously selling gold as he says the referee counted it too fast and he didn't count in Japanese.
Yeah. I thought that was funny, yeah.
That was funny. And then he also said Jeff Hardy may have his eyes open, but if he crosses him again, he's going to close him.
Wow.
Wow. He said that in Japanese or in English?
Or Australian.
In English?
I think it was Australian because I understood it.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Alright, next up we had the SmackDown titles on the line again. The Good Brothers versus the Bludgeon Brothers. The Bludgeon Brothers win in dominating fashion. But after the match is where it got interesting, but stupid. Daniel Bryan came out, and the Bludgeon Brothers looked at Daniel Bryan like, "Oh, you want to join us again?" No, you don't get it. Like when he was with the Wyatt family.
With the Wyatt family?
No.
Yeah,
No.
Alright, so we had the first two starting it off the gauntlet match with Daniel Bryan versus Big E. Now, listen, Big E impressed me here. This is a good start-off match. I thought it was really good.
Wait a minute. You said Big E impressed you? This
Big E
was the
impressed
most... No. This was the most horseshit match for Daniel Bryan. Oh, come on, man. Daniel Bryan is 5'0" and he beat somebody as big as Big E.
Word.
Get the fuck out of here.
If you gave me 2 more seconds, I would have said it myself.
Oh, my
it's
bad.
not believable.
Okay, let's go
Daniel
backwards.
Bryan.
What? Oh, rewind?
Thank you, Miguel.
That sounds like a fart.
So
Wait, let's go back one more time. Please.
Okay.
One more time. Okay, now we're good. All right.
Alright. Big E and Daniel Bryan impressed me, but Daniel Bryan should not be beating guys like Big E. I'm sorry.
No.
Big E is flexible as hell, though.
Yeah.
That dragon sleeper that he was in, my quads were ripping. And I was just like, Jesus Christ, that guy is flexible.
He is flexible.
And he modified his little suicide dive. He doesn't go straight out. He does a little turn at the end, so he doesn't land on his freaking head.
Jesus, man. Still, for a big guy to be doing that, that's still like, dude. Nah, man.
I like it, though.
You can't be doing that.
After Nakamura wins the U.S. title, I want to see Big E and Nakamura.
Oh, that'd be a good match.
I think that would be a good matchup for the U.S. title. Yeah. But like you said, Daniel Bryan moved on to fix Samoa Joe. Now Samoa Joe said, "I don't give a goddamn about Daniel Bryan's chest."
No.
He lit that sucker up.
Bad.
He lit him up. He's like, Roderick Strong or whoever it was that lit up Daniel Bryan's chest and gave him an infection. He's like, "I'm gonna top that," and just lit him to pieces, bro.
You hear the sound effects there?
Yeah. Daniel Bryan though got a little upset and he tried to light up Samoa Joe.
Yeah,
and
right.
it just wasn't the same. But then again, Daniel Bryan survives and beats Samoa Joe by count out.
Yeah, which I thought was horse shit.
So I wasn't too sure about that. But then the Bludgeon Brothers come out and attack Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
So we'll figure something out with this. I mean, Daniel Bryan's gonna get a partner. Who's gonna team up with Daniel Bryan?
Who would? That's the thing. You know?
No clue.
Big Cass.
That's fucked up.
I have no clue. Maybe Big E? Like,
No.
Yeah, I would laugh at myself.
I don't know. This one was weird to me. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, if anybody knows wrestling, knows that with the Wyatt family and when they had Daniel Bryan in that stable, actually that was a good storyline. Though I'm not going to take that away. But are they going to do it again? But with the Bludgeon Brothers?
Maybe, perhaps.
I don't know. To
I
me, it wouldn't look right without Bray Wyatt in the picture, though.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? Because them two guys ain't talkers. Bray Wyatt was, but no. All right. Well, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. So then the Miz came out and hit the Skull Crusher finale, and Daniel Bryan and pinned him. And then we had the Miz versus Rusev Mashka. Ladies and gentlemen, Rusev Mashka, Rusev Day, is getting his first one-on-one WWE Championship match against AJ Styles after he defeated The Miz. What? They're doing it. They're finally, is my man going with the WWE title? Hell no. Hell no. Yo, if you guys believe that Rusev is going to win the title.
But let me ask you a question. I'm happy Rusev won. I really am. Yeah. Oh, damn, I'm knocking everything over. No, but seriously, I really am happy that Rusev won. Okay? But is it too late? Rick, you take this one first, then Mimi.
I don't think it's too late. I think every dog has a day, and I think Rusev has
do you think he lost that mojo now, though?
I think in the upcoming week he's going to prove that he's going to get it back.
All right.
I agree 100% with Rick for the first time ever.
What?
I know. Because I think that he has his mojo and he's going to get it back. And,
the whole Rusev thing?
Yeah, hell yeah.
To me, I think it's too little too late.
Nah, I don't think so.
I think so.
And you're wrong.
No.
You're wrong.
I'm not wrong.
He's the Triple Crown winner.
You're damn right. Thank you, Miguel. Triple Crown winner in your face.
All right.
That's right. Wow, that sounded like Ted DiBiase.
Right?
What the fuck was that? He's coming back. He's taking over.
Ted, I'll pay you back.
I know, right? We told you. No, Ted has been paying a lot for us.
I know, he's coming back.
He might be.
He's going to take over.
Yeah.
Maybe he is the president.
You know, I never really thought of that.
You never thought of that? Things that make you go,
That Ted DiBiase could be the wrestling POV president?
You know, I've never seen them both in the same room before.
Huh. Interesting.
That's stupid.
No.
Come on, it can't be it. Well, that is your SmackDown breakdown. It is now time for Raw versus SmackDown, where Raw is ahead 6-4. Now, if you go on our Facebook page, Wrestling POV, every week we have a Facebook poll after SmackDown airs, and we ask you fans, which show did you think was better, Raw or SmackDown? Now, we take what you have to say. Like, sometimes just voting doesn't do enough. Sometimes we gotta hear what you have to say. So leave a comment and let us know what you think truly. Maybe we missed something. Maybe Tony or myself missed something that you've seen on Raw or SmackDown that makes us go, they got a point there. So,
damn.
That is so late.
Jesus Christ.
So the fans voted in favor of SmackDown.
Yeah.
68% to 32%. What do you guys think this week?
Honestly, I think they're wrong. That margin should not be that much. It shouldn't.
But
seriously, it shouldn't. I thought Raw was so much better than SmackDown story-wise. Yes, come on, man. We got a new IC champ. At least they didn't do a rematch from Money in the Bank.
I know.
That's true.
You know, the storyline was so much better on Raw, and all the updates and the storyline coming forth to Extreme Rules.
Word.
You know, you got SmackDown that did a rematch of a tag team match, so they gave you false hope and thinking that the club was going to win it.
Right.
They didn't. Then you got that bullshit with the Iconics. That was stupid. Then you got that bullshit with Daniel Bryan beating Big E. Seriously?
Word. What the fuck?
And then he beat Samoa Joe?
Yeah.
No. Oh shit.
But
Yeah.
Rusev did.
That was the only thing I liked about it. Was that Rusev won. That's it.
And you know
That's
what?
it.
That's why I'm voting for SmackDown, because Rusev won. Because
I'm sorry, I have to go for Raw. I mean, I'm happy that Rusev won, but that was the only thing I liked about SmackDown. I was so disappointed.
But you don't even like Dolph Ziggler.
But you know what? It was still a change of title. A title changed hands on Raw, which very rarely happens.
Okay, Rick, you're gonna have to convince me.
All right, Mimi Goody, listen. Rusev won.
That's it. That's all he
That's
got.
it.
Not only that.
Go ahead.
Rusev won.
Okay.
And did I mention that Rusev won?
Okay.
Bingo!
1 versus 4 matches.
Okay. First of all, the gauntlet matches were all good. Daniel Bryan versus Big E. Daniel Bryan versus Big E was very
You
good.
cannot tell me that that's a believable thing for Daniel Bryan to beat Big E. It's the
same way you said. No, listen to me. All right, now I gotta speak. It's the same way you said. Okay, that Alexa Bliss could not beat Nia. Okay, and here you are talking about fucking Rusev and all this shit. Nah. You know, no, Daniel Bryan.
First of all, Daniel Bryan is a different machine. He's actually a wrestler.
He's
the same height as Alexa Bliss.
Exactly.
That's fine.
Same fucking height, same haircut and everything. No.
Same beard, too.
Okay, it's my turn to vote. Let me vote. I'm going with Raw.
Oh, Lord. Man, this is 3 weeks in a row. I can't do enough. I can't do it by myself. You guys...
They gotta start posting comments on why they think.
Right, because otherwise, you guys gotta convince me, because this shit ain't working.
Listen.
Rick ain't doing a good job.
Damn.
Jay Hobble, my man Jay Hobble. Look, you always post SmackDown is better. You gotta give me some comments, bro.
No.
I can't do this by myself. Rusev won.
But it's
finally
not
won
just
something.
that either.
No, I'm happy that Rusev finally won something, but it still wasn't better than Raw. And I'm a SmackDown girl. I'm sorry,
Yo,
Rick.
Raw knocked me out cold, son. It was so boring.
Yeah, son, because you was probably drinking last night.
He was drinking milk.
That he had that warm milk. And that's why he went Betty Bye with that warm milk.
Betty Bye.
Boom, Betty Bye.
All right. So listen, people, you heard it here. These guys obviously have a bias for Raw.
Negative. I love SmackDown. SmackDown's my shit. But they've been slacking, man. They've been fucking slacking.
They're doing things that doesn't make sense.
Up on SmackDown.
Huh?
Jeff Hardy versus Ken Nakamura. That's storytelling. We're gonna move on with that. AJ's gonna fight Rusev. They were friendly, shaking hands, and AJ got punched in the face by AJ. Come on. The Iconics, as annoying as they are, they're doing what they need to be doing.
You just lost right there with the Iconics. As soon as you threw into the Iconics.
Boy, bye.
The Iconics are building a story between Becky and Charlotte.
Boy, bye.
You don't understand that. Next week, Peyton Royce will fight Charlotte. I guarantee that she's going to fight Charlotte, and they're going to say the same thing about Becky and Charlotte. They're going to build a program between Becky and Charlotte. And not only that, now we have Sasha and Bayley. On SummerSlam, we're going to have the 4 horsewomen fighting each other. You can bank on that. The third wheel just said it.
Nope.
That's your SmackDown versus Raw, guys.
There's your SmackDown versus Raw. All right, so before we close the show, a couple of things I do have to say. Normally, if we don't have like a rap artist or R&B group or whatever, we'll play a random song, play a quick game before we close the show. Actually, when we close the show, just so, hey, a little fun, see if, who can come up with whose wrestling song it is. Now, I'm going to say this now. We do not own the rights, so it's just that we keep getting sued.
So we had trouble on iTunes this week, guys.
Yeah, that's why we weren't on iTunes, but we were still on Podbean and Spotify. But we got fined by iTunes. We don't own it, damn it. We're just playing a freaking game, you idiots. Anyway, All right, so before we go, we have to go over the book. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
All right, so now Corey Graves' hairdo, that shit's staying.
Yep.
Brock Lesnar's part-time gig, that's staying.
I didn't see him.
I didn't either. No Way Jose's conga line. Mike Chioda. Now, you know, it's funny because when we were talking about Money in the Bank and the women, when Alexa Bliss cashed it in, we were like, wait, who's the ref? Who's the ref? Was it Mike Chioda?
No.
He stays in.
Yeah.
Now, what about this one? Dolph Ziggler's entrance music. He does the scratch, but it plays his song right after.
Right, and I think that I've been saying this since day one that's how it's supposed to be.
It should be, yeah.
Yeah. So I think you could take it out.
No, that's record scratch. Got to get out of there.
No.
Really?
I
No, what we always complained about was it would do the record scratch, and then there was a big pause. And he would come out to no lights or nothing.
No music.
And then by the time he gets to the ramp, then they played his music.
Yeah.
Now it's just record scratch music.
Right. It was corny before because he was coming down to no music.
All right, so let's take a vote.
All right.
Does it come out or no?
It comes out.
I say yes. Take it out.
He's the IC champ. Take it out.
Yeah.
True. All right. WWE writers.
They stay.
Taz.
They definitely staying. Definitely staying.
Can we say the T-ball instead of that?
You can call them that.
The T-ball.
Because if we get new listeners in, they got to know what we're talking about.
All right.
So when I say Taz, you can say
T-ball.
Balls. All right, so Ronda's acting skills. They got better. Wait, but they got better on Raw.
Better.
No?
No.
I say take it out because
I think so.
She won't
be there for next month. So how about this? We take it out and then we re-evaluate it in 30 days.
Okay.
All right. Now Nia Jax's promo skills.
It's gotten better.
I think so.
That comes up.
Where?
I'm sorry. You said what the fuck her name? Ronda motherfucking Rousey's promo skills got better. You tell me where the fuck it got better. Nia's 10 times better than she is. Nia's 10 times better than she is.
Well, let's give it one more week. We'll see what happens. All right, New Day's pancakes. That's staying in.
That stays.
Yes.
They tried pouring it on this poor girl, and she's like, "The fuck y'all doing?" Kurt Angle's cell phone. That stays. He's still on it.
Yes.
Stop yelling.
His cell phone
You're just
bill
yelling.
I had reasons.
What'd you say, Rick?
His cell phone bill must be out of this world.
Jesus. Tyler Breeze's beard. I say it stays because we haven't seen him.
That's true.
Samoa Joe's mohawk.
He fixed it.
He did.
After our episode aired, he fixed it.
He did.
He
gotta go.
That's true. Yeah, so we'll take it off. All right, the announce team. That stays. They're garbage.
Yeah.
All right, and the new entrant to the book, Corporate Corbin's outfit.
Stays.
It definitely stays. So, before we do play the song, I will say it one more time. We do not own the rights to the song, and we're not playing the whole thing in its entirety. We are only playing it as a game. So with that being said, I'm your host, Tony Diaz, along with
Winnie Goody.
and the third wheel.
Rick Toretto the third.
And our intern.
Miguel Cole. Adios.
Love, peace, and wrestling. We'll see you next week.
We don't own the rights.
Chill out.
You don't know the rights.
We don't own the rights.
So, you think you're untouchable?
You didn't know it?
Word life. This is basic thugonomics. This is basic thugonomics. Word life.
You the record?
I'm untouchable, but I'm forcing you to feel me.
Unfortunately, we're not untouchable.
Say what?
So unfortunately, we're not untouchable.
Yeah, right. Keep getting fined.
Yes.
They act like we ran out of money.
Yo, so the name of the episode is "We Don't Own the Rights to the Song," right?
Yeah. We don't own the rights.
I gotta definitely put that in the description. I gotta tell the editor to put that in the description. We don't own the rights to the damn song.
Lord.
Jeez. All right. See you guys later.
Peace out. I said chill out, didn't I?